Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
One more game for
Let
the 2025.
Ole do it.
Hey, how we do it? We do it.
Yeah. Podcasting music.
Oh, we do that.
Hey.
Podcast music. Won't they do
Yeah.
it?
Ole
One
do
more
it.
again for the 2025. That's crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Coming to you live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the Me and D
Pops and Son.
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt about that.
Today is December 28th, 2025. We appreciate you
25.
joining us. Pay some respects. Actress Brigitte Bardot, 1960s French sex symbol turned militant animal rights activist, passed away at the age of 91. Actor James Ransone, and I think that's how he pronounces it, known
James
for his role in
Ransone.
The Wire, passed away at the age of 46.
Damn.
Singer-songwriter Chris Ray, known for Driving Home for Christmas, passed away at the age of 74.
Okay.
To Betty Reed Soskin, the oldest National Park Service ranger, dies at 104 years old. To Vince Zampella, video game pioneer behind Call of Duty, passed away at the age of 55. And Jumbo Ozaki dies of cancer at the age of 78.
Damn.
He had the most wins of any other Japanese golfer. So rest in peace to those folks. Birthday's being celebrated. First of all, happy belated birthday, son.
Appreciate you.
Your birthday yesterday. Had a nice little lunch and things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was good lunch. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's
Thank you,
nice.
thank you.
We enjoyed it.
Beautiful
So
day,
birthday is
beautiful day.
being celebrated today, the 28th. Martin Keimer, German golfer, won a
Martin.
PGA championship in 2010. The U.S. Open in 2014 celebrates today. Cedric Benson, running back, I believe
Oh
he
yeah, I
played
remember Cedric Benson.
for the Bears, if I'm not mistaken. One
I
of
know
his
he was-
teams.
Bears and Cincinnati Bengals.
I think you're right. Yep.
I know he was with the Bengals, but I
know
think
he was with
also
the
he was with the
Bears.
Bears too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
see.
he hard
running
runner.
back. Let's see. Yep, there he is in a Bengals uniform. I could have swore he played for the.
I don't know if he got traded from the Bears or to the Bears, but I believe he played for the Bears too. I want to.
Yeah, so he came with the Bears,
Right.
played for the Bengals, and then the Packers. Yeah, went to college, Texas. So he was an all-purpose back, ran real hard. Pause.
Yeah.
But bruising back.
Yeah, just
And-
yeah.
Yeah,
Overall, he was a hard runner. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Pause. Yeah.
Big pause.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
James Blake, tennis player, turns 46 today.
Okay.
Rob Niedermeyer, Canadian NHL
Niedermeyer.
center, plays for the Florida Panthers,
Niedermeyer.
celebrates a birthday. Adam Vinatieri, NFL
Okay,
place
the
kicker,
Colt.
won titles with the Colts, the Patriots, of course, and he's on the ballot for the Hall of Fame. This year, he was a finalist in 2025. I got a feeling he should get in there this year. If not,
Yeah.
he will be a Hall of Famer eventually.
Absolutely, he should.
Man, that dude made some great kicks, some
Yeah, I mean,
winning kicks.
He was the ultimate. That's the. I'm talking about as far as kickers to win you a game.
To win your game, if it's in range, Adam Vinatieri
Adam
is
got you
money.
a game.
And
And
no
he played
matter what weather, the
20
kick
seasons?
is money.
How many seasons?
Say again, D?
How many seasons did he play? 20 seasons.
It was like 21, 22.
He played for a long time.
Yeah. And was good a long time.
And he was a good long
really
time.
fell off. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I think he probably could have kept playing if it just wasn't
yeah. He didn't want to tarnish, his reputation.
wear
of just
out his
being-
welcome.
Yeah, of just being that go
24 seasons, D.
Yeah. Damn.
24
that's wild.
seasons. He holds the NFL records for field goals made, overtime field goals, and postseason points and overtime field goals made. They say he's considered one of the greatest place kickers of all time. This year, hopefully, they push him over the edge and he can
Yeah,
get in
get that
because
man
he's
up in there.
very deserving. Just what we read right there. Yeah, he should already be in.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to James Jett, former Olympic sprinter and NFL receiver. Thought that was an appropriate name. James Jett. I'm a sprinter, Olympic sprinter. I'm fast. Woo.
Fast in the mouth.
Keith Lee, American basketball player, played for Memphis State. My uncle Leroy was a big fan of his when he played at Memphis State. Now, I guess it's Memphis University. Ray Bourque, Canadian Hockey Hall of Fame defenseman, 19-time All-Star, won a Stanley Cup in 2001 with the Colorado Avalanche. NHL records, most career goals, assists, and points by a defenseman. So he was pretty damn good. And then happy birthday to Ray Knight, baseball third baseman. He was an All-Star in 1980 and 82. World Series MVP in 1986 with the New York Mets. Also played for the Reds and the Astros. And he's a good old Georgia boy from Albany.
Good old Georgia boy.
Good old Georgia boy from Albany.
Down there. South.
First, somebody said Albany. I'm like, you mean Albany? No, I say Albany. Okay, now you know you're a good old Georgia boy when you say Albany.
Man, he putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich.
With nothing to drink.
We got the tap water around the side of the house.
Run on around the side there, boy. Get some of that water.
Get some of that running water outside.
Get that water.
Country.
But we crunchy. It ain't even country, man. It's crunchy.
He crunchy.
A little sports history on the 28th. 2019, the 52nd Peach Bowl college football playoff semifinals. Number 1 LSU beats number 4 Oklahoma 63-28.
Damn.
That's a blowout.
Yeah.
2018 UFC bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes of Brazil moves up in weight and KO's dominant featherweight Chris Cyborg Justino just 51 seconds into the opening round at the Forum in Inglewood, California. She becomes the first female to win UFC titles in multiple weight classes.
Yeah, she was cold.
She was real good. 2013, Chris Weidman defeats Anderson Silva to retain the UFC middleweight championship. We didn't talk about Silva being on that undercard of the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, who was he? He was piecing up somebody. Who was he?
Tyrone Woodley, man.
That's who it was.
Woodley, we need to tell him to sit his ass down. Yeah. Every time he's on the Jake Paul undercard, he embarrasses St. Louis.
I get you want to check my brother, but damn, you looking bad. Like,
I'm like, the Rolex that Jake gave you. If you need money that badly.
If you need that money that bad. It's so funny. I don't know if I told this story, but I ran into him because he's from St. Louis, over at Westport Social, right by the Kobe Steakhouse. I guess him and his family was eating out because I recognized his truck. And then I saw him. I'm like, oh, that's Tyron Woodley. I'm like, hey, what's up, champ? What's up, Tyron? Stuff like that. Yo, he was with his daughter, so I didn't want to be like press him or nothing like that. But humble dude, but damn, bro. I should have told him then, hey, bro, sit your ass down. Because you don't even look like you used to fight.
No. And then his stance was awkward. And then he had his pants pulled all the way up, damn near to his neck, his trunks. I know you're not in the best of shape at 50-something years old, but damn, come on, man. He didn't have to have the trunks up so high, but
he was probably used to that UFC
but he pieced him up, though, D. He pieced him up.
He pieced him up. He had that.
The first round was lousy, and I think he knocked him out in the second round, and he hit him with a couple of shots. Yeah, we didn't talk about him much.
Tyron Woodley,
Tyron Woodley, man, sit your ass down,
please. But hey, I guess keep getting your money because I don't know what else.
Jake let you get a bag.
He let you get a. He let you get a couple bags.
The embarrassment of it all, I wouldn't want to be embarrassed all the time. At some point, you just got to know when to say when.
Hey, as long as you feed your family, embarrassment can feed your family.
He said, "Embarrassment be damned."
Hey, if you got thick skin, right? If you got thick skin, you don't really care what people. He said, "Only God can judge me."
That's true. He's right about that one.
Hey, I ain't got to worry about nothing. Shoot, but damn,
he's like, he got Jake on speed dial. When's the next one?
Man, hey, when can I get knocked out again?
Right.
It might just be like the person. Hey, someone needs to fight, and they didn't get. You need someone to get knocked out. That's his role now.
The definition of getting knocked out.
Like
Tyron Woodley.
Right.
In 2008, The Detroit Lions crashed to a
Damn.
31-21 loss to the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. The first team in NFL history to go winless in a 16-game season.
That's crazy.
1991, 8 later changed to 9 people are crushed to death at a celebrity basketball game at City College in New York City. The event was hosted by none other than Sean Diddy Combs and rapper Heavy D.
It was slipping and sliding in that mug.
Man, that's why they got. Let me stop. 1975, known as the Hail Mary game, with 32 seconds left in the NFC divisional playoff game. Cowboys quarterback Roger Staubach throws a legendary 50-yard winning touchdown pass to Drew Pearson to defeat the Minnesota Vikings, and the Hail Mary play gains national recognition. So that's history, birthdays, and paying some respects, all on the 28th of December.
December.
What's on tap?
What's the haps? What's the taps?
What's the haps with the taps? What's the taps with the haps?
I know we got something going on.
Got a few things going on this week.
Okay.
Wrapping up week 17. Well, not quite wrapping up, but got 2 games that we're focused on today, crazy. As per our NFL wrap-up show recommended by them. You got Philadelphia traveling to Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
That's a Super Bowl matchup.
Oh,
kind
absolutely.
Of a Super Bowl matchup. And then in the nightcap, NFC divisional playoff implication game.
Implications.
Chicago travels to my San Francisco 49ers. That's gonna be a good
game.
That should be a good game.
It's going to be a real test for them Bears. If them Bears is real,
if they can go on the road and get this win, I'm a true believer.
Yeah, that's a signature win.
Yeah.
That's a signature win.
No doubt that Ben Johnson should be the coach of the year. It's
absolutely, if he's not already.
No doubt what he's done with that team.
In a 1 year turnaround,
will probably be in the running for Seattle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Kyle Shanahan should be in the running for what he's done with the Niners. The way they've been banged up this season to have 11 wins already.
Not having a stable quarterback. 2 of your top defensive players go down, and you're still in the top teams in the NFC and in that division. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And even your top backups on defense are down.
Yeah.
The guy replacing Fred Warner is down for the year. Yeah. And then all the people, like I mentioned in our text the other day, that got away via free agency. Mufanga. There's quite a few players, like 3 players went to the Broncos. Help them solidify their defense. I'm like, man, we couldn't have kept at least one of those. I get it. You run out of money at some point, especially when you pay your quarterback. But man, it's had to be a signature win if the Bears can pull it off. But I got those Niners coming
I got the Niners too.
Who'd you pick the first one? I chose the Eagles. I think you did too.
I chose the Eagles. Let me go back to my notes.
Yeah, I think you did.
Sure I write them down.
Right.
Yeah.
We have the honor system. We don't make everybody just out themselves. Like,
but you know how people
wax, we can always go back and find out.
Did I choose the?
Right. Oh, man, stop lying. You chose.
Well, you chose them Commanders. Stop lying.
Don't act like I didn't say anybody got the Commanders.
Right.
Raise your hand.
You raise your hand and still.
You know who you are. It's funny.
It's the honor system.
It's the honor system. Also, we got the second round of the college football playoffs this week. We have 4 good games starting on New Year's Eve and 3 more contests on New Year's Day. We'll get into those details later, as well as give you our picks of those 4 games. All right. In the leadoff spot, they got their man. Kyle Whittingham has signed a 5-year deal to make him Michigan's next head football coach, the school announced Friday. Whittingham, 66, stepped down December 12th after 21 seasons at Utah, but made it known that he wasn't done coaching. Michigan, which fired Sharon Moore on December 10th, was looking for a coach who could stabilize the program. In Whittingham, who was 177-88 at Utah with 8 seasons of 10 wins or more, the Wolverines found someone who could fit the part and get that program back on track, because they're still going to be going through defections in terms of players leaving to go elsewhere because they wanted to play for Sharon Moore. There's going to be some more investigations, as we talked about. That's that fresh hoodie.
That's that fresh. I'm just making sure people know, man. Get your merch.
Get your merch. It's wintertime. It's going to be cold. in the Lou and wherever you are, most likely it's gonna be cold. Get that nice merch.
Get that
all
nice
colors.
merch.
And
All
if it's
colors.
not our logo, whatever your logo is,
Your logo.
we got you. We got those mugs
And
on
put it
a
on a
mug.
mug. On a mug. Whatever you want.
Shout out to Just Dre. That's
Shout
your
out to
team.
Just Dre, all the Cowboys fans.
All the Cowboys fans just finished the Kansas City Chiefs mugs on a mug. So
on a
we
mug.
got the merch for you. But my thing, D, is why not someone a little bit younger?
That's what I was
He's
gonna say.
66 years old. You got a 5-year deal. You'll be 71 when it's up. If you make it all, no,
That's what
5
I'm
years.
saying. You're
Depends
right.
on how many times you lose to Ohio State.
Man,
You might be the one who can consistently put a string together, but I wouldn't want that headache at 66 years old just because of what they're going to have to go through this first year, maybe the first couple of years. And you're still on probation. You got to remember with the NCAA from when Harbaugh was there for the
right.
sign stealing scandal.
Oh yeah.
Line about the whole deal with the hamburger, the cheeseburger that he bought a recruit, whatever they penalized him for.
Cheeseburger was, I bet that was a good ass cheeseburger.
Man, that had been a $20 cheeseburger.
That might have been that boy. That might have been that
finest
cheeseburger.
meats and cheeses.
The finest meats and cheeses.
It better have been a Wagyu steak burger.
Man, tender
cheese that
right. From Switzerland, from Green Bay. It needs to be that fine wheel cheese.
Ooh.
But that's what I was thinking. I think, okay, one, accepting the job, the Sharon Moores, all that stuff. Like you said, the Harbaugh, and you're going to have people leaving, and then the pressure of being Ohio State. Those things right there already being the first, because they want you to go, they expect you to be Ohio State right off the rip.
And they don't care that people are leaving.
No, none. There's no excuses. So you're going through that pressure in itself, and then the pressure of being in the Big Ten too, and then all the things that's going against you as far as you might not even have some of your star players there because they want to go ahead and enter the transfer portal and go play for somebody else. So it's a tough position to be in. You're under a lot of scrutiny and just the baggage that's already there that you're going to have to deal with. I think they were just trying to find someone who can just hold tight until they actually find a Marcus Freeman or someone like who they really
DeBoer,
right,
they can
someone who can
pry him away from Alabama.
Right. Maybe I don't know how long he's gonna be there, but maybe Dabo Sweeney or something like that.
I'm a coach. I'm a coach again.
I'm a coach. I'm gonna be good. Is that not good? But didn't they lose? Didn't Clemson lose in the bowl game? I thought they lost.
I think they did lose.
Yeah, I think they did. Is that good? Not good no more.
Dabo might have him one more season in him at Clemson. And then, I could see him, but see, they're not going to fire Whittingham because, again, he was going to step away from coaching, even though he said he wasn't done. I don't know, D. And maybe that is why he did step down, because he knew he was going to take this job. They were trying to work some things out because, again, they did fire Sharon on the 10th. He stepped down from his position on the 12th. So there probably was some
so
backdoor.
They was already,
they were trying to get him and make sure everything was right. Probably vet him properly, make sure he didn't have anything in his background or in his past.
I think that's what they wanted, just someone who's just clean cut, someone who's mature, someone who's, man, if this dude is messing with the undergraduates, then we really got a problem.
We really got a problem.
They just wanted to make sure, hey, let's clean up our image a little bit. Let's get just a clean slate, someone who we can be like, okay, he's mature, he's turned around the program. I think he's just going to be a placeholder for right now until they find their guy, but it's a lot that's going to come with that Michigan job.
Yeah, hopefully he's being paid handsomely, which I'm
sure he is.
I'm sure he is. A lot more than he was making at Utah. Trust me on that one. All right. As we mentioned earlier, the college football playoffs resume on New Year's Eve with Miami taking on Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl in Jerry's World. Who you got in that one, D? Who you got in that New Year's Eve affair?
In the Cotton Bowl?
Yeah, so it's Miami and Ohio State. I'm taking Ohio State in that one.
That's going to be a good little rematch from a while ago national championship, that Ohio State-Miami championship where like Miami was supposed to win and Ohio State won that one. I think that was in 2002. What year was that? Dang, that's a good little matchup. Ohio State versus Miami. Miami did a good job going into Texas A&M, high-profile game, so they got a little momentum. Man, that is tough.
OSU hadn't played since
They
that.
lost to Indiana in the Big Ten
Yeah,
championship.
in
so
the
they
Big
haven't
Ten
played since
championship.
then.
So it's been a couple of weeks.
And you can come out stagnant too, especially a team that's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Ooh. I'm gonna go Miami.
Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
go Miami because they're the hot team. I feel like if we talked about it, if they do their due diligence and they shut down them receivers, Ohio State ain't got nothing. Like how
No,
Indiana
you're
did.
right. We saw
So-
Indiana do it. There's the blueprint. It's
Right.
there.
So I'm gonna go Miami. I'm gonna go Miami on that one.
I wouldn't bet against that.
I can see Ohio State winning. I know Ohio State's the favorite, and I think they probably will win. But I'll go Miami, man. I'll go.
Oregon will take on Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl in Miami. I'm taking Texas Tech in that one. Something about their offense. Once they get rolling, they don't stop.
Yeah.
And they got good defense.
Yeah, I like the Red Raiders in that one. I'm gonna go Texas Tech too.
Okay.
The Red Raiders.
The Red Raiders. Then you got Alabama is taking on Indiana in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California.
I'm going Bama.
I got on paper Indiana. I was going back and forth.
Bama.
I think I'm going Bama too. I'm roll Tide. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the Tide bandwagon because again, they're able to overcome a deficit
against a good team.
And I think the winner of this game is going to be in the championship.
I can definitely see
whoever, and I don't know how the brackets line up. I don't have it in front of me, but whoever wins this game, I see them in the championship game. And then finally, the nightcap, another good SEC rivalry game. You got Ole Miss against Georgia at the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. I got them dogs. Dude.
I got them dogs, man. I got them dogs. Especially with no Lane Kiffin. We beat them first time. I think we actually beat them a little bit more handily this time. First game was a real good game, but with all the distractions, I don't think Ole Miss is going to be. I don't think their head's going to be in it. I got them
on a neutral site. Yeah, that's the other thing. And please, idiots out there, don't go down there causing or disrupting the whole thing. Remember they had the shooting last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not have that again this year. Let's just let these all of the venues. Please don't use as an opportunity to make a statement.
Stay your ass home.
Stay home, man. Just if you don't enjoy life, you don't like life. Don't hurt somebody innocent. Yeah, just leave innocent people out of it. I'll just keep it at that. I don't want anybody to hurt themselves, harm themselves, but don't hurt and kill innocent people. That's just not cool at all. So anyway, having public service announcement.
Having said that,
I'm taking the Bulldogs.
With all that being said,
I haven't said all that. We got them dogs. All right, so moving on. We talked about this a little bit the other night. Chiefs out, moving to Kansas City, Kansas in 2031. Why can't our state keep a football team? We lost the football Cardinals, we lost the Rams, and now we're going to lose the Chiefs. We being Missouri, losing the Chiefs. We've proven in this state, whether it be Kansas City or St. Louis, we support football. We support the NFL. Now, the package that they received is outstanding. They're getting $1.8 billion of public funded money to build the stadium.
Bam.
Missouri was offering 1.5, and there's some other perks in there. I won't get into the weeds on that, but I did look it up. They were offered a nice little package to move, and you're just going right across the border.
You ain't going that far.
You're not going that far, and they're going to have a world-class facility. It's going to be a domed stadium, so there'll be no more cold afternoons, night games in Kansas City. Yeah, they're going to build a world-class, first-class, and I say within 5 years of them being there, they'll host a Super Bowl, because that's typically how it works.
How it works, bring that revenue there.
But to answer the question, what do you think is the deal? Why can't Missouri, the state, keep a football team?
I don't know what the deal is. And we bring championships too, whether it's the Rams, Kansas City.
Right.
Championships come here. I don't know if is it being frugal, if we just trying to, because what they doing with the money, they ain't taking care of the roads. They taking forever to do the roads and build construction. There's a lot of schools who need some upkeep.
Waiting on them to divvy out the Rams money from that settlement, that almost $800 million.
What y'all doing with that cheese? I
Right.
ain't seen no improvement. There's a bunch of downtown St. Louis should be looking a lot more modern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Put some new buildings, some new construction there. Like it should look a lot more. It should
Up
look
to date.
nice. Yeah, it
Yeah.
should look up
Up
to
to
date.
date. Should be
Like,
cleaner. Roads should be great. All these
oh my
potholes,
god,
man. This is just
potholes
ridiculous.
are terrible.
And it's spread out throughout the city now. It's not just downtown, it's everywhere you go. It's just the streets are riddled with potholes. And man, heaven forbid you're driving at night and you don't see them. You're damn near getting into a sinkhole.
Man, and
Some of
then
them are so big.
no, for real. Like it's for real. I don't know what the deal is about us keeping because, like you said, we support football. I mean, we support our sports. We can bring championships here. We have the fan base. You have the arenas to
Mm-hmm.
host the football team and things of that nature. I don't know what the deal is as far as why we can't keep a sports team because we let people showing up for soccer, people showing up for hockey. We got baseball, but we want a basketball or a football team, man. We want like that
Exactly.
NBA or NFL cheese, that bread. So I don't know what the deal is, and I don't know what they're doing with the money. So it's whoever's pulling the strings, get your ish together because bring some type of attraction here because we would love an NBA or NFL team here.
Yeah, I think if they hadn't waited so long and they be in the Missouri legislature deciding to pony
Right.
up the money, because they had a few
Jeez.
votes. They had a couple years of worth of votes to decide, okay, are we going to do this or we're not going to do it? And I think they kept thinking, they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave. And to be truthful, all they were going to do was renovate Arrowhead. They weren't building like a whole new
A whole
stadium.
brand new
Yeah, you're getting a whole
bang
new
bang.
state of the art with all the bells and whistles stadium
Mhm.
and get more money out of it. Deuces. Yeah, we're going across the state line and get this money. One last question concerning the Chiefs. If you had to guess, was Christmas night Travis Kelce's last game at Arrowhead Stadium? That was their last game. They got a game on the road. So basically, is he going to retire this year? I think he's done, son.
I think he should be. He had a great career.
He had a real good game, a decent game the other night.
I'm sure he could play.
Taylor wanted him to play.
Yeah, but I think he's focused on just you got your
His other
brother Jason
ventures.
Kelce. You hosting game shows. I can see him hosting the game shows. I can see him doing the podcast. He definitely probably gets a fulfillment still, and it depends on where his head's at. And if he once 15 comes back healthy, is he willing to wait an entire season for him to come
That's
back?
the thing. Are you willing to waste a season waiting on 15 to come back?
Because next year, maybe he could do what Gronkowski did: retire
and then come
take
back.
off the season,
just keep yourself in shape.
Keep yourself in shape on your own time, and then just come back. Just because his production this year seemed it wasn't like that. It wasn't like he was dominating the game like he used to as far as the top tight ends. There's a new league of tight ends, that are dominating the league now. So
sponsored by Rude Wipes.
Rude Wipes. So it depends on if his head's in there, but honestly, he's about 35. You get married to a billionaire.
They're planning a wedding.
Right. You get married to a billionaire. I mean, you can leave the game with your head, no major injuries you're able to walk from the game.
Yeah.
Your head is still sharp. It's not. I think this might be a good way for you to catch it out, retire, and if 15 comes back healthy,
36.
You see, they bring in Phillip Rivers out of retirement. I think you should be good as far as, hey, you want to come back? Oh yeah, I've been staying in shape. I've been working out. Just give me about just get back in game shape.
A few months to get back, ready.
Get back and ready. Shoot, you only really need them for the big games towards the end of the year, and potentially
if you're still in contention.
That's what I'm saying. If you're still in contention, so I think it'd be good for him to take that out. And
I would, if I don't have my quarterback 15. There's really no reason for me to come back because I'm gonna be the replacement. The backup quarterbacks are gonna be setting me up to get killed.
Right?
Throws not in the right spot, and I'm coming over the middle. Yeah,
right.
And like you said, he hasn't had any major injuries. Man, knock on wood and count your blessings that you haven't been hurt in a major way. This is an easy way to go ahead and skate out. Just go ahead and go, and you're going out on your own terms. That'd be the other thing. All right, this was called Lucky Sevens, at least for now.
Lucky sevens.
Lucky sevens. So the Houston Texans clinched no less than a 7th seed in the AFC going into the playoffs after their win over the LA Chargers on Saturday, while the Green Bay Packers are hanging on to the same spot in the NFC after getting trounced by the Baltimore Ravens Saturday night. It was a close game. There was a battle of the backups in that nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, Baltimore just Snoop Huntley he was making throws Lamar can't make.
Right. Huntley looked better. The offense looked better with Huntley.
It looked a lot better
this year. And then Derrick Henry was actually running. That was the Derrick Henry we thought was going to be all season.
Right.
Dude was unstoppable.
Unstoppable. He was gashing them for 5-6 yards every time he touched the ball.
And they kept feeding him.
Which they should have done last week, and they probably wouldn't have lost.
Don't go away from it. I mean, It's working, and that opens up the rest of the offense. You see what they were able to do. But, yeah, that was the best the Ravens looked pretty much all season.
I agree. From start to finish, I thought that was probably the best. The defense in that second half start shutting down Green Bay.
Yep.
What's their deal? They can't win at home now. Teams are routinely going into Lambeau and beating them. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's a simple road game. Yeah, we got them. But, so they're holding on to the 7 spots. Now, Houston can move up with a win next week and some other teams falling back. Both teams are firmly in the playoffs, but it's just like Green Bay's limping. The Texans, they're playing very good football right now. They look good yesterday.
They caught their stride really good, and they beat a playoff
that defense, man, is amazing. We've been talking about it for about a month now. But that's what's going to carry them because that defense plays.
Especially, if your defense can make you some plays, the offense can just stay doing what it does, put some points on them, and then your defense can get some stops. They've held it down, especially their season has been really good as far as the ups and downs. You know, when they had Mills in there, he was getting some wins while Stroud was hurt.
And didn't they start off 0-3?
Yeah, they started off
0-3, and then the Chargers were 3-0 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So
the tables turn.
Tables turn. It's a long season.
They turn quick than a mug.
Quickly.
And get it on a mug.
Our pet is waiting on us.
Okay, Jink.
I'm gonna put him on a mug. We need some.
Should. Jenkins on a mug.
Yeah, there we go.
Jenkins on a mug.
We're gonna put Jenkins on the mug. You're a jackass. You're a jackass, indeed. We are gonna put him in the official You're a Jackass Hall of Fame.
Okay, we got a Hall of Famer now.
Draymond Green.
For
his decision to leave the game after he got into another sideline incident with Steve Kerr, of all people. They got into a heated argument, and before it just escalated, he removed himself, went to the locker room, came back, but never got back in the game. Now, neither one of them put the business out there. They kept everything in house, which they should do.
Right.
But for Draymond, this is just getting old, D. I'm so sick of it. You're played out. The act is played out. You getting into it with everybody. There's not a game that goes by that he's not arguing with a ref and close to getting a technical. I saw a stat the other day. He's paid more than $1 million in fines for being ejected from games. You're just giving money away.
You think he's just doing it for his podcast so he has something to talk about?
You think Come on, D. There's more stuff to talk about than getting kicked out of a game or removing yourself from arguing with your coach.
Man,
for them, I got a feeling this is the end of the road. Because they're
come
to the end of the road.
Put the boys' demand on. Because it's coming down to the end of the road.
He's coming down to the end of the road, D. Seriously.
Yeah.
Sunny days.
Man, they
put some new addition on.
Man, for real, because
he can't stand the rain.
The antics over the past couple years, like you said, it's just getting old.
It's getting old.
It's nothing really. It's not productive.
It's to the detriment of the rest of the team.
And Steph Curry can only save you for so long, man.
Come exactly.
On, Steph. Now he's getting into it with Steve Kerr, the coach.
The coach.
Like, come on, bro. Obviously,
one of the calmest people that you could want to play for. Probably most level-headed.
Right.
Probably most, what's the word I'm looking for? Fair coaches that you
Right.
want to play for. A winner, not only as a player, but as a coach.
too.
Come on, man. Come on,
What are we doing?
Draymond.
Like,
what are you doing, dude?
like, what's the deal? What's the deal? So I think it's just that time.
It's time. It's been time. I've said it the last few seasons that I was over him. Since the 22 season, I've been done with Draymond because he led him to that championship. I didn't want him to leave in 2023, but now, man, you can go ahead, peace out. You can be gone.
It's about to be 2026 now.
About to be 2026, but you got the same old antics, and as you just mentioned, you're getting older, so you're not getting better. And anyway, yeah, you're a jackass, Draymond. You're a jackass.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm sure we're gonna hear something about it on his podcast. I think he's doing it for his podcast to get him, just to get those little extra
clicks or listens. But how do you want to rehash that? He's gone on the apology tour again. Of course, he's always sorry.
Do we believe the apologies? Is it an apology?
Nah, they're hollow at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there really like substance to the apology if he's going to do something else again?
Nah, I'm not believing it. Not believing it at all. All right, son, real quick. OKC's kryptonite is San Antonio.
You were saying that.
Of the Thunder's 5 losses so far this season, 3 have come at the hands of Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. That is their kryptonite.
That is. I think it's the matchup issues. You got Wemby, who's a freak, and just the play style. Pause. Big pause. I don't know what he do outside of it, but who's a freak of nature. Pause. But the anomaly.
It's hard to guard somebody 7'4", 7'5". Shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Shoot from anywhere, rebound like that. And then you got other young stars on that team too who play great roles.
Vassell,
Fox. They can play great team basketball. They space the floor very well. They're good at exposing the Thunder when it comes down to it. They got everything that you need to combat a Thunder team. So it is looking like that might be the team to. There's always that one team oh man, they play us too well.
They know us better than we know ourselves. Almost.
Like for Georgia, the Bulldogs for college football, it's always been Alabama.
Right.
Regardless of what they got, who's the coach, they just play us just so well because it's just almost like the same style. They know us better than we know ourselves. That might be the same case for Thunder and the Spurs because
7-game series, I'd still put my money on the Thunder.
Right.
But the Spurs are the team that's going to test you. If they both come down to it in the Western Conference Finals, yeah, that'd be a tough matchup. And should OKC win that, I don't see them having a problem with anybody else. But early this season, they've got your number. San Antonio is OKC's kryptonite for sure.
They got your number.
This was called It's Not Even About the Ball at All, y'all.
It's not even about the ball.
It ain't even about the ball
y'all.
At all, y'all. So last week, I questioned why are owners so hesitant about converting their fields from artificial turf to grass, and I found my answer. It's about the money that they make on the side. So this is courtesy of Joe Pompliano of Huddle Up, which is a sports publication that focuses on the money behind sports.
Okay.
According to Joe, if you use MetLife Stadium as an example, by sticking with artificial turf, they can schedule 40 more events outside of football. So outside of the 16 games that the Jets and the Giants play there, you can schedule 40 more events. If you had natural grass to give the grass time to recuperate from an event, you need at least 3 days. And it said that takes it down from 40 events to 14 events.
Oh, so yeah.
It's simply about the dollar bill.
It's always been about it. Everything you can root back to money. Decisions made, why things are the way it is, why society is the way it is, just how everything works. It all just breaks down to that cheese, to that bread.
It's about that cheese, that bread and that cheese.
Especially like in event space, you own that. So going from 40 events to 14 events, woo,
that's a drastic drop off.
That's a major
especially
break.
When in most cases. So for instance, they talked about the Taylor Swift. She did 3 days there, 3 in a row. Each night was a record-breaking crowd. And what I read was the team gets like 80 to 90. They get 80% of the concessions. They get most of the parking. You get a lot of the revenue from the ticket sales. So they're feasting. So why would we forego having artificial turf? And it's going to cost us more to maintain the grass. Yeah, so we don't want to lose that money. Yeah, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. So I read 16 of the 32 teams now have grass. So that's the other argument. At least half your games can be played on grass. So you really don't have a complaint. But just convert all of them to grass, man. And just have a section. I don't know what you do. Have another event space that's tied to the team where they can have concerts. Leave the football field for football and just have something else that's still part of the team's money where we can make it. And you can have events there all the time. You don't have to worry about when football is in. You can have stuff. You can probably get you 52 events.
Like you have like an Edward Jones Dome, and then you got a Shea Fitz Arena.
Exactly.
Like how because a lot of
the team will own that building.
Yeah, like the Enterprise Center. Like you can. The Enterprise Center, right? Is it Shea
the Blues? Yeah, the Blues own that.
Yeah, the Blues
or pay rent there. Should I say?
So just you do it like another facility, pretty much with that money you're making, and do that specifically for concerts, and then have that other stadium.
But the football team will have the ownership of that.
Right.
And then you're really protecting your product on the field. Right. Yeah, you're still getting the bread and you're protecting your product on the field because the fans win in that case, less injuries. You're seeing the stars more versus seeing replacement players, backup players, role players.
Less concussions.
Less concussions.
ACL
less
tears.
ACL tears, Achilles.
The Achilles, yeah.
We've seen a lot of broken legs too. That's the other one. There's a lot of broken legs. But anyway, that's the reason. It's not even about the ball at all. Y'all.
It's about that dollar bill.
Real quick, real or BS? I say it's BS. Jake Paul said the recent fight with Anthony Joshua was scripted for him to lose. What's he talking about, D? He really needs to sit his ass down. How do you script getting your jaw broken in two places? That's a script I don't even want to be a part of.
Right. Now, it could have just been to where he was going to lose the fight. Now, I don't know about the jaw broken. I don't know if he scripted that. I think it's almost like WWE where a fighter is supposed to get scripted to lose, but, you might have casualties.
We all knew Anthony Joshua was supposed to win that anyway.
Right.
He was the proven fighter.
So that means other fights were him scripted to win then. So pretty much
that's what he started arguing that no, that's not the case.
Now we don't believe you.
We don't believe you.
So why this particular fight were you scripted to lose and we're supposed to believe the validity of the other wins that weren't scripted for you to win and they look like they were scripted for you to win.
Right.
That Mike Tyson fight. Mike Tyson was definitely holding his punches back.
That was scripted. Sure. That one was scripted.
That was scripted for Jake Paul to win for sure. There's nothing you can't tell me. The footage, you can see Mike not even throwing punches.
Not even throwing punches. He really didn't even look like he wanted to be there. Almost like he was drugged up. Like he's just walking around like a little zombie, holding his punches.
20 M's.
These 20 that Jake promised me, and I'll get some off the back end too from Netflix. I'm not even going to mess that up. I think he's doing it, D, to get another fight. I think once Joshua takes on Tyson Fury and whomever else, I think he wants to get him back in the ring because that's a big draw for him. Fighting a legitimate fighter, but I wouldn't want to get my ass beat again.
Again.
What's scripted about that?
Right.
These lumps on my head looking like Martin.
Man, and maybe he can run it back with Devontae. Something like that, but I don't think he's.
Maybe that's what he's trying to do, entice us into thinking that, okay, you got screwed over, so you're gonna soup us up to watch another fighter that probably will be scripted for sure. I don't know, dude. I just call BS on it. It just caught me by surprise that all of a sudden it's scripted. He had a few days to think about it.
Yeah, we knew the other fights were scripted too, so this just confirms it.
Right. I agree.
Other fights weren't scripted. This confirms it, but there's nothing you can't tell me that those other fights weren't scripted for him to win.
Especially that second Tyron Woodley fight.
Oh my God,
that one was horrible. That's the one where he gave him the Rolex up front.
Man,
who does that?
We already know you about to take this L.
We already know you're about to take a dive.
I know you're right. Yeah.
Time for Pops' pop culture question of the week.
Pops' pop culture question of the week.
Being that we are headed into
Yeah.
2026, do you believe in resolutions?
I said, do you want a resolution? Whoop, whoop. Do I believe in resolutions? So as far as my New Year's
people
resolution,
I'm making a New Year's resolution. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get in the
if you
gym.
stick to it, then yes. If you stick to it, that's the thing. Most people,
By the first 30 days, they've already backed out of the resolution that they made.
Because the problem is you haven't become a person to keep the resolution. It's not the resolution that you're making. It's not. Of course, yeah, people want to lose weight or people want to save this amount of money and things of that nature. But it's the person you have to become to keep that going
and make it a reality.
If you're not a person who can hold your word, if you're a person who says, oh yeah, let's mark on this date, let's meet here, and then you keep rescheduling, no way you're going to keep a resolution. So I do believe in resolutions because as far as like you or me, when we said last year we weren't going to drink for this amount of time, and we held to that because it takes a certain level of discipline, a certain level of will. You got to have a strong will to be like, no, I'm not going to do it, not go into temptation. But a lot of people are not you don't have the characteristic skills to keep the resolution. So I do believe in the resolution, but people have to realize there's a lot of work you have to do on yourself to keep the resolution. To when you go, when it's end of January and you've been working out the end of January, okay, continue to work out in February, continue to work out in March, and then so on and so forth. It's not just, I do believe in resolutions because I do have a few resolutions that I'm gonna do that I plan to stick to, but it's not gonna just be over. It's not just because it's a new year you think it's gonna happen. It might take a course of a year or so to become the person who's gonna keep a resolution. So I think people need to not put so much emphasis on the resolution itself, but to do the practicing to become the person to keep the resolution. If that makes sense, it takes work to keep a resolution.
It starts with knowing what a resolution is, and the definition is a firm decision to do or not to do something. So it starts there. Know what the true definition of the resolution is before you mouth, this is my resolution. And my mindset is about self-improvement and making better decisions.
Yeah.
That's what it means to me. So I don't necessarily have to make an all-out resolution, but my goal is to improve in this area, or my it's about goals. I think it's I call them goals more than resolutions. For instance, our goal is to increase our viewer and listenership with the podcast and the different ones, and we may spend something else off and continue to grow our businesses. Those are goals to me that are rooted in making better decisions about self-improvement and so on and so forth. But I think, like I said, a lot of people need to understand what a resolution is. What does the word resolute mean? Understand that. And then, like you say, have the discipline to make it happen. But yeah, that is Pops' pop culture question of the week.
Great question.
Thank you, son. Where's our juice?
Juice is loose. The juice.
We are powered by Excess Energy, as well as sponsored by MGD Apparel. Get your merch. Get your merch.
Get your merch.
Time for that juicy news, son. Because if you don't know, now you know. Young brother, young sister, young player, P. Diddy, Sharon, he gone. Shay.
Man, for that juicy news, because if you don't know, now you know. Came across this story. That boy Zion, I'm telling you, he don't be on the court, but he be in these streets for sure. He's a frequent topic on our juicy news stories. So this came across my feed. So his baby mama that he's with, so Akima Love, who he chose over Mariah Mills, because he was in a relationship with adult content star Mariah Mills. His baby mama who he has, of course, a child with. She got arrested on alleged stalking and reportedly assaulting another woman who is reportedly in a romantic relationship with Zion. So
he done moved on again.
So he moved on again. So yeah, she was charged with stalking and battery of another woman that's pretty much a rival of hers.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a house in a gated neighborhood, and apparently the new romantic relationship, she also has a house like I think within the same subdivision or it's pretty close. But somehow Akima Love got a key to the new one, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
New one's house, because it was she got breaking and entering, but there was no forced entry. But somehow she didn't got
you got from
keys.
somebody.
Yeah, she got the key from somebody, or while he was asleep, took the keys, drove to her house, went to the new girl's house, went in there, started staring. I guess she was doing she got the stalking because she found out where she lived. Wasn't too far from where they live.
Which is stupid on his part.
Right. Got the key, went into the house, and just started attacking the old girl, saying, "Hey, you leave us alone," making threats, assaulting her. And then the cops were called, and she's faced with vandalizing too the NBA star house by throwing eggs at it. So she's throwing eggs at the house. She's attacking the other new romantic woman's house, terrorizing her, and Zion somewhere just sitting on the bench. So he's
a jackass too.
He's a jackass too, man. This is a love triangle. Zion, you finna run out of money, bro, because you ain't all these baby mamas and all these little issues, bro. Telling you, dog.
You're not Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has a million jobs.
Yeah, Nick Cannon out here working, hosting. Right. He got his own little show network. Zion, that NBA money that runs out, especially if you're not playing in the NBA. And shoot,
and you're not saving it right. You're just giving it away.
Man, you just giving it away, and especially if you're not really playing. Pelicans get done with you, and they like, you know what, we're just gonna be done with you, Zion. What other team's gonna want you? You ain't played it for so long, and the baggage that you come with.
He hadn't played a full season yet, D.
Bro, he ain't
of the 4, 5, 6 years he's been in the league, Zion has not played a complete season. So who wants to invest in that?
Who?
He's got to go. He's going to go overseas and play if he wants to continue to earn some money playing basketball.
Because we thought with the beginning of the season they took the pictures and he was a lot skinnier, looked like he was in shape,
looking lean and mean.
Looking lean. Okay, we're like, okay, Zion's taking his. He's going to take. He took it
like Luka. Took it seriously.
Took it serious. You're gonna come back ready for same thing.
Same old Zion.
Drama. The off the court stuff is taking the stories over there is overshining the on the court stuff.
It's spilling over to your on the court play.
So it's
lack of production.
So yeah, his baby mama, she's facing little charges. So I'm sure Zion might help with the lawyer. That's another thing. Now you got to help with the lawyer and stuff like that because that is your
shit. I'd be like, man, you can help your damn self because I didn't break into the house.
Nobody told you to do all that,
right?
But you gonna always have to deal with her because y'all got a child together.
All right, son. Good juicy news. Now it's time for pops, flops, and props.
Those pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props. Who you popping?
Pops is gonna go to, man, the bowl season. We got college football playoffs heating up. We got some great games coming up this week and going into the new year. So yeah, I'm excited for the second round of the college football playoffs. That's my pops.
All right. My pops is going to go to Brock Purdy for being the offensive player of the week.
Okay.
After he was 25 at 34, 295 yards and a career high 5 touchdowns against the Indianapolis Colts this past Monday night. Who you flopping? Son?
Flops is actually going to go to the Hawks since Trae Young has come back from injury. We're 2-7. We lost a close game last night against the New York Knicks, and I thought with Trae Young coming back would help the offense, but it's almost not hindered it. But we flowed a lot better when he was off the court because a lot more people stepped up. But now since he's been back, we're 2-7. So hasn't been good since Trae Young has come back. So that was my flop.
All right, mine's gonna go to the Detroit Lions for their loss on Christmas night to the Vikings, and to the Packers for losing at Lambeau Field once again last night. Yeah, two teams that just going in very opposite of what we expected them to do at this point in time in the season. All right. Who you propping, son? Who you propping?
My props is going to actually go to the Denver Broncos for actually winning the AFC West division,
which we predicted.
Man, they compared to the previous years, they've made a tremendous improvement on just the way they've been playing, man. They have definitely been a not really surprising team, but their performance this year has been really just they've exceeded this year. So yeah, I got to give props to the Denver Broncos, man.
Shout out to Sean Payton for
shout out to Sean Payton,
that
dog.
franchise around. He got there, knew that Russell wasn't a player for him, drafted his quarterback, and he's developed Bo Nix. Although Bo Nix has been up and down, but dude comes through in big moments. So
the overall team is winning. The defense,
the overall team is winning. So
the overall team is winning.
You turn that franchise around. My props is go to Pam Ward, longtime host of ESPN, pioneer at the worldwide leader, starting her career on ESPN News in 1996. She's calling it quits. So she became one of, if not the first female to announce college football on a national telecast. And, of course, she announced so many other women's collegiate sports as well as the WNBA. Props to her for all of her hard work, 30-plus years in the business. She called it a career, and props to her. All right, son. We're at the point where we get to tell someone to sit your ass down. Man. Sit your ass down. Please. And thank you.
Thank you.
Who you telling, son?
My sit your ass down is going to go to two teams who were in the playoffs last year, but they are officially eliminated this year. It would be the Chiefs and the Lions. Two teams that made the playoffs last year who came into this season thinking they were going to make the playoffs for those fan bases, but they are officially eliminated. Playoff picture has dwindled. It's a wrap. It's over. Go ahead, sit your ass down, man. Life comes at you real quick, real fast in a hurry.
Those NFL windows close quickly, don't they?
They do, and there's always a new team just emerging, man. It's crazy. But yes, sit your ass down.
Yes, sit your ass down. Good one. Mine's going to go to none other than Hall of Famer Draymond Green. Inducted into the Jackass Hall of Fame along John Morant. And I already explained it up front. Dude, your actions on the court are just crazy. You're too old for this. You're giving away money. You're making a spectacle of yourself. If you're doing it for your podcast, you already got a nice following. I don't see why you got to do something stupid just to earn some more viewers or more clicks or more whatever. But sit your ass down, Draymond. The antics are old. They're tired. Sit your ass down. All right, son, man, we chopped up a lot.
This is
our last Me and D of 2025. We still have our Monday night wrap-up show we'll record tomorrow night.
Yep.
And Standing on Business.
Y'all looking
today. So we got a couple more things going, but the last Me and D Pops and Son podcast for 2025. And we thank everyone who's listened, who's watched, who's shared, who's told other folks about it. Everyone who's bought merch, continue to do so.
Please do so.
Please do so. Keep that going. Of course, we appreciate the listeners and the watchers of the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass.
For that ass. Son, tell them.
Man, but until next time, we're going to holler at y'all, man. Happy New Year. We'll see y'all in the new year, 2026.
See you 2026.
We got big things on the way. Come on,
peace.
Get your merch, please.
Don't forget about the NFL Wrap-Up Show, all platforms, Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube.
New episode out now.
Just came out.
Come on now.
Enjoy.
Deuces.